Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Marketing Podcast, your source for all things marketing. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at Ask Adam Torres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Mellissah Smith on the line, and she is founder over at Marketing Eye and also Robotic Marketer, and this is a very special reunion 2020 episode. What is that? That's when I had on a guest in the past, and I liked them so much I had to just invite them right on back. So today, again, Mellissah, welcome to the show.
Hi, Adam. So pleased to be back on the show. I'm very excited. I love listening to your podcast, and I know a lot of my friends in entrepreneurship are really avid followers. So thank you so much for having me back on.
So this has been so much fun. It's like a podcast family reunion. I'm excited to get into what you're doing, and I know you have a bunch of events and other things coming out. So I'm going to pry all those things out from you. But before we get into that, I don't want to assume that all of our new listeners caught the first episode. So let's just start off with what you're doing over at Marketing Eye. Tell us a little bit more about the company, please.
Well, Marketing Eye is an international marketing consulting firm. So primarily what we do is we provide an outsourced marketing department to small to medium-sized businesses, but also really large global companies that have project-based work that they need done, and they would like it done from an independent or an outsourced manner. It's very exciting over at Marketing Eye at the moment because we've really reinvented ourselves. You know, when you've been in business, in our case, for 16 years, it's time to change it up a bit. It's time to rethink the way that you do things, how your team works, how you invest in people, and particularly in this era, really understanding diversity within your workplace and within clients, and making sure that you're living and breathing those values. So we've changed it up a lot at Marketing Eye, and it's extremely exciting. All of our team is really buzzed, and we really love having that new, refreshed, rejuvenated thought process about what we're doing, how we're doing it, and what we can offer our clients.
Now, that's exciting. And so just to give a feel for some of the listeners, what are the types of businesses and niches that you like working with, just so that they know that at the end when we leave the website and all that good stuff, if they're the right type of company to follow up?
Yeah, Marketing Eye primarily works with technology companies, professional services firms, anyone really in the health industry, so anyone that's from pharmaceutical to, medical centers to medical devices, biotechnology, anything like that. We work really heavily in that space. And we also work in manufacturing and finance. That's primarily the areas that we specialize in and we do best in. And we're really able to capitalize on our wealth of experience in those areas and our understanding of the industry and the trends to be able to give the best value to those clients.
All right, Mellissah. So I know you're holding out on me. I need to know more. You have a new magazine coming out, your Adobe Summit. Where do you want to begin? You are a busy woman already in 2020, and we're just getting started.
Yes, it's a very, very busy year. I have so many engagements, public speaking engagements. I've been very, very fortunate. Adobe has a global influencer program called Adobe Insiders. And although they're making it a smaller team this year, I'm certainly one of the Adobe Insiders. So they're sending me to Las Vegas.
Really poor thing.
Exciting.
It's so sad. It's such a tough life. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm stuck in the studio. You get to go to Vegas. What did I do with my life wrong? Go ahead.
And I'm not a fan per se of a lot of celebrities or anything like that, but the keynote speaker is Gwyneth Paltrow, and I'm a massive fan, and not because of the obvious reasons, but because
she's amazing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that she's amazing. That's the obvious reason. She doesn't need much more, but you said she's a phenomenal marketer. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal marketer. You think about it, from, coming up with conscious uncoupling to vagina steaming. I know that might be wrong for your audience, but that's just a publicity stunt. You think about it. The amount of column centimeters and television shows and spokespeople that talked about those things gave her unlimited amount of marketing for her platform, which is Goop, which she can sell clothes or cosmetics or services, etc., and her events. So she's really been able to transform herself from an actress to this cooking expert who makes these great cooking books for people like myself who can't cook, and gives us easy instructions on how to cook, to this business Goop. And I think what she's done is phenomenal. I'm so inspired by her as an entrepreneur, but also as a master. So that's extremely exciting. She's at Adobe Summit, so I'm really loving that. I've also got a new magazine coming out. No shock here. Yes, she will feature in that magazine, but also really talking about the data science behind marketing, and talking about influencers, how do influencers work in businesses. And they work in businesses whether you're a small company or a large company, and different people. You might have a program that you don't really know exists from an influencer perspective, or you might be a global company with a very sophisticated program. What does that actually mean? How can you leverage it? How can you make the most out of it? There's lots of great entrepreneurs and marketers that are telling their stories, which is great. And also TikTok, it's really come to the forefront in the last 12 months. How are we using it as marketers? How are we using it in business? What's the future for that platform? And should we be investing in it? So I think that's really interesting. And a lot of companies want to know, how much budget should they put aside for marketing? So the magazine actually tells you exactly what you need to do from that perspective. It's really interesting. You'll be able to see it on the shelves in many locations throughout the US, as well as you can go onto our website and subscribe, and we will send it to you as well. So that's exciting.
Oh, man, that is so exciting. I'm like, I can't even take notes with all the things you have going on. It's really amazing. And this is one of my favorite reasons of doing these reunion episodes. I'm like, what's next? I can't wait to have you back in 2021. I'm going to say, so what's going on this year, Melissa? And who knows? Just with the amazing work you're doing and how far your brand has grown, which is awesome. So, Melissa, if somebody is listening to this and they do want more information either on Marketing Eye, or I know we didn't get time to cover Robotic Marketer on this one. I'm sure we will next time, or, of course, on just keeping up with you. What's the best way for them to reach out?
So definitely just go onto our website. I think the most easiest website to go on to is either marketingeye.com or roboticmarketer.com. And you can just go into the Contact Us and you'll find me. But also I'm quite big on Twitter. So please, hop onto Twitter, Robotic Marketer, really easy name. You'll find me. I chat to every single person. No one doesn't get a response. So please do that. And definitely just a quick buzz for Robotic Marketer. It's a technology we use in Marketing Eye. It automates the process of developing a marketing strategy. It really digs deep into your competitors, and it gives you the information you need to best spend your marketing efforts in 2020 and 2021. So, definitely check out that website, roboticmarketer.com. Worth your while. If you're a marketer or if you're in business, you're going to absolutely love it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Melissa, it's been awesome having you back on the show. And, again, congrats on this amazing 2020 you have unfolding as we speak, and all the amazing things you've already accomplished. I'm sure you're going to continue the year strong and finish it strong. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you had a lot of fun listening, because we had fun making this for you. If you did, don't forget, subscribe to the podcast. Of course, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, Mission Matters Marketing, give us a subscribe there. But also leave us some comments on the video. Love to continue the conversation there on marketing, any kind of trends or things you're noticing. Let's keep it going. And Melissa, thanks again for coming on the show.